Back at the house today to put together a mock-up of the kitchen design onto the current walls. So when we get a carpenter in here and the installers in, that we have a good feel of where everything's gonna go. And I also want to be able to take some measurements because we're gonna do some floating shelves and I need to know how long and how high to make those. So here's the state of the kitchen right now. Some of the demo still isn't quite complete. The electrical has all been roughed in, but what I need to do today is figure out along here where all of the pieces of the kitchen go. And then over here, I also want to get a feel for the refrigerator, and then there's gonna be some shelving facing this direction. And I need to know how far out on the wall that's gonna come. So we're getting a carpenter in here next week once the floors are finished, which are looking amazing, by the way. I'm so excited about them. I probably shouldn't be walking on them. And the carpenter needs to know, we have a plan, but I think it's gonna be great to have it visually marked out and just know what we're working with as far as where everything goes and what the spaces are. I brought with me a floor plan, and then I also have pieces of our kitchen design that I can use for measurements as we go, and we will just knock this thing out. No, that can't be right. That feels very short. 34 and a half. Here, but because I didn't have it blocked out, we just had the electrical done and included an electrical panel right here. I think the previous stove was slightly moved over. This was the hood range, so I think the previous stove may have been just a few inches this way. That makes a big impact if we have this beautiful gas range with an electrical panel above it. We may need to see if the electrician can move it, tuck it back in here. Yeah, this is not gonna work. And it makes me wish I would have done this like before the electrician finished. It has been really fun to kind of mock up the basic kitchen design and get a feel for it. I mean, like even just with tape on the wall, I feel like, oh, it looks like a kitchen now. Let me walk you through and show you the details of the design. So these cabinets here are the pantry. So this wall is going to be flush to the pantry space that'll extend right here. We have drawers on the bottom. The microwave will be inset in this one with a door, and then two doors on the top with drawers that pull out. So on this side we have the cabinets that open, drawers that pull out, and drawers on the bottom. Right here is where the countertop begins, and will continue along this whole wall. This is a corner cabinet with like a little caddy. You can swing it out, and all the stuff that uses the corner space will be accessible. This here is where I've envisioned our floating shelves. Because of where the window is going to be here, these ones are only going to be about 8 inches deep. We have the stove here with the hood above it. Next, our set of drawers and the dishwasher. And above the countertop here, we'll center some floating shelves. And I'm not sure yet. These are 36-inch. They feel a little bit wide, especially with the hood. So maybe we'll do 24-inch just so there's a little bit of breathing room. We have our farmhouse sink in the window, and the open shelving on either side. And then we have, this will be a pull-out trash canister, and then the final cabinet with drawers over here with the floating shelves above. This whole section now feels like useful space, and we have some custom doors being made. They'll sit right flush with the wall here. This will be built-in doors to access the laundry situation. And over here, what I've yet to do is mark up refrigerator that will sit here, and then our sets of shelving. But it's a little bit trickier because this is all open space. It's amazing what being able to actually visualize the space does. These next couple weeks are really going to be crunch time as we're actually like receiving things, having the work actually all done and installed, and finishing up flooring and changing doors and windows and getting cabinets in, and all of those things will make sure that we keep you involved the whole time. So keep coming back, subscribe so you don't miss anything along the way, and we hope that you like this video, and you will